Everyone. This is Beverly M. Collins, and I want to share a few poems with you today just because I love the idea of sharing poetry. The first two poems that I'm going to share are from the We Are Here-Village Poets Anthology. It came out a few years ago, and I have two poems that are in here that was published by them. The first one is called Dragon. Now, Dragon is talking about the idea of, how in life we've learned that we cannot take things at face value. We have to look at everything, but then question it because everything is whatever someone has presented to you, but it's not always true. Okay. The first one, Dragon. With eyes like emeralds, its voice blows fire until lives change shape. Many are like clouds drugged by the claws of the wind in new directions. Notice when a pillow-like surface bears the telltale pitter-patter that something more lurks ready to plant itself sweet as carbon monoxide's kiss. A quiver felt by one of the five senses while completely undetected by the others. It exists as a pre-warning and an aftermath in the same casing, pregnant with storm, yet calm in appearance. Many of us remember being part of thunder's story as it grew lightning. Each new day dreaded as gunpowder's scream, living through moments that cause one to feel as muted as an unfiltered thesis in a side cabinet. The dragon invites all to warm up near the fires that will sting some into ashes. Its promise presents a haven that is the eye in teen, just out of view, soft lips on a chicken, and the bear that never craps in a wooded area, believable. Yet, pressure is one factor that grows muscle, and life is empty without the thrill of possibility to step upon the rocks that could burn. So we soldier on. Yes, yes, yes. This next one is called Some Bridges, and it touches on the theme of sometimes you're looking at something and you see it as a bridge when actually it's not as stable as you imagine. Okay? So, some bridges. Grimace and silence against the weight that presses them, like the quiet look from one's father, an inaudible support, sure in its reach and sometimes a comfortable presence that is taken for granted, like the shelter enjoyed by an umbrella, most quickly set aside once we have entered the doorway of a house. Some bridges offer passage while they are themselves unhinged. They give a feeling of safety as long as one does not look closely. For it is fear itself that is the undoing of a climber. Those who fall first imagines the slip of their feet from the step of certainty. On boat rides, I love to view the underside of bridges, their skeleton exposed. It reveals the history of cries and a closet of cracks that stare back at the viewer and dare anyone to speak a word of their existence. We Are Here, Village Poets Anthology. Now, the last one that I'm going to share with you is from the Intersections Anthology, and that came out several years ago as well. My one that is published in here is called Fog, and I've read this one before because it too is expressing not seeing things as they are or um, kind of playing things in our imagination, and then our eyes become like a projector and we project onto. Okay? Fog. Okay. As I reach for your hands, I know we steam each other's boundary. We leave marks like hot breath against life's cold looking glass. Everywhere I turn, I am reminded that we cannot go on like this. Ooh. With all of the being together, my presence laced with yours, in the crusty surface of a planet where we teach old dogs new tricks of feed, then subtract, punch, then time out, and acceptance of push and play. There are so many brightly packaged poisons that my longing fingers may not recognize. How long can I keep pain out of reach of my inner child? Another foggy indicator that something that was once here found an exit and left without timely notice or any tender farewells. Intersections. So, just a few poems to think about. I know each one of us um, experiences loss. I recently lost some loved ones in my family. And, it's just some things for us to think about how things move. They come and then they go. And sometimes how we assign things to people or situations that don't actually match them. So our eyes can be something that takes in the reality around us, but they could also be a projector. And that's it. And I will see you guys again very soon. Okay. Bye bye.